everyone, welcome to week 2, day 4 of my 28-day grammar challenge. After this week, this challenge is halfway over. I hope that you've been doing great on your exercises and that you feel like you have learned something through these last 2 weeks. Today, we're wrapping up the week or finishing the week by talking about the conditionals. The title of today's lesson is If I Had $1 Million. I would like to take this last video of this week to talk a little bit about the differences between the conditionals and to practice them a little bit more. If you haven't already, please go to EnglishBetweenTheLines.com/challenge to get your free content calendar and grammar guide. The nice thing about this challenge, the way I made it, is that you can do it anytime. So when I'm here and I'm talking about these exercises and the end of the week, all of that is for structure. Really, you can do these exercises, you can watch these videos whenever you want. It won't disappear. So let's get started talking about the 3 conditionals that we have learned. We have learned the 0, the first, and the second conditional. There is also a third conditional or a fourth in number, but it's called the third conditional. And that conditional uses tenses that we're not talking about in this challenge, so I'm not going to talk about them here. In week 1, we talked all about the simple present tense and the present progressive tense. As part of that, we learned about the 0 conditional, and that conditional uses if plus the simple present plus another verb in the simple present. If you remember your lessons about the simple present tense, then you know that the simple present tense is a tense of general truths, of things that are always true, of permanent things, of regular habits. So this should help you remember when we use the 0 conditional. We use the 0 conditional with general truths and with regular habits. The example I gave last week was, if you eat too much candy, your stomach hurts. Simple present, simple present. This is something that happens to everybody. If you eat too much candy, your stomach hurts. I can also use this conditional to talk about my own habits. For example, a couple weeks ago, it snowed here. We don't get much snow. So I could say, if it snows, I go outside, because it doesn't happen that often. But if it does happen, I always go outside. If the weather is okay, I go for a walk. I'm talking about something I do a lot. So with the 0 conditional, there is a lot of certainty. With the first conditional, we're talking about things that are possible or likely. So we are still in reality, but we're talking about something that has not happened yet. We form the first conditional by using if plus the simple present, and then the simple future. So if this likely thing happens in the future, then I will definitely do this other thing. For example, if this challenge is popular enough, I will do more. Yes, so I'm talking about something that is in the future, but I'm telling you an obvious result that will happen if the challenge becomes popular. If I wake up too early tomorrow, I will be tired the whole day. Well, if he says no, I will have to ask someone else. So again, with the 0 conditional, we're talking about things that exist, that happen. With the first conditional, we're talking about something that has not happened yet, but will result in something definite. With the second conditional, all of that just goes in the trash. With the second conditional, we're talking about things that are not likely. For an in-depth explanation of the second conditional, you can see my video from yesterday. What I will say today is that when you're thinking about which conditional to use, think about how likely it is to happen. Are we just thinking theoretically? Are we just talking about something in our imagination? Then we need the second conditional. If we're talking about reality, we need the zero conditional or the first conditional. So basically, this coming week, this week that is ahead of us, is key for me to know if this is something that I can continue doing. I really want to continue providing these lessons. I think that they can be very helpful, especially if you feel motivated. And I think that it's a great idea, especially for people who maybe don't have the resources to attend formal classes. And if everything goes well, I'll be in contact with you about what you might like to see in the next challenge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and also find me on social media. You can find me in TikTok, Instagram, and on Telegram. Bye, everyone.